May I have your attention, please? I think you might enjoy this lesson. Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you the differences between the commonly confused verbs may and might. If you get may and might confused, don't worry. These two verbs are actually very similar. They are both used to express possibility or probability. Furthermore, both may and might are what we call modal verbs in English. Whenever we use a modal verb in English, after that verb, you always need to use a base verb. To help you understand the differences between these two commonly confused verbs, first let's take a look at may. There are two main ways that we use may in English. The first way that we use may is to ask permission to do something. For example, if I am really hot, but I'm with other people, I might ask them, may I open the window? If I'm at someone's house for dinner and they serve cake for dessert, and I really want another piece of cake, I would ask, may I have another slice of cake, please? A daughter might ask her parents, may I borrow the car on Friday night? A quick note about using may in this way is that it is a little bit formal. If you want to be more casual when speaking, instead of using may to ask permission, many native speakers will use can instead. For example, may I use your washroom and can I use your washroom both have the exact same meaning, but can I use your washroom sounds very casual among friends. The second way that we use may in English is to talk about the possibility or chance of something happening. We usually use may if there's maybe a 30 to 40, 50% chance of the action happening. For example, maybe someone asks me, oh, where are you planning to go on your next vacation? I haven't decided yet, so I might say, I don't know, we may go to France. If somebody were to ask me what I was doing today, I might say, I'm not sure, but I may have a Zoom meeting in the afternoon. We can also use this to express negative possibility by adding the word not after may. Tom may not join us for dinner on Saturday night. I'm stuck in traffic, so I may be a bit late. This last example of using may to express possibility ties me to a point I really want you to be careful of, a point that even native speakers often get confused with. And this is that when you are using may plus a base verb, the be verb is be. I may be late. They are two separate words. Many native speakers get this confused with maybe, which is one word. Maybe can also express the possibility of something, but you still need to create a full sentence. So for example, I may be late, or maybe I will be late. If I'm planning on having a picnic tomorrow, one of my friends might say to me, tomorrow it may be too cold to have a picnic. Two words, the modal may plus the base verb be. Or my friend could say, maybe tomorrow will be too cold. Maybe is one word. Now, let's take a look at the word might. In English, there are two main ways that we will use might. The first way is very, very similar, almost exactly the same, to the second way that we talked about using may. So we use might to express the possibility that something could happen. Technically, might is used when the chance of that thing happening is less likely than if we were to use may. However, non-technically and most commonly, especially in Canada, Might is used more than may. Most native speakers prefer to use might rather than may. So in the previous example, it may be too cold. I could also say, it might be too cold. And it may be too cold and it might be too cold have the exact same meaning. It would just be more common, at least in Canada, to say it might be too cold. Previously, I gave the example, Tom may not join us. We could also say, Tom might not join us. If you hurry, you might catch the next bus. She might come to the party tonight. The other way that we use might is to talk about the possibility of something that could have happened in the past. When we want to talk about past possibility, you cannot use may, you have to use might. Specifically, we put it together with have when talking about the past. Might have. And when you're listening to native speakers speak really quickly, instead of might have, you'll hear might have, might have. My mom might have called, but my phone died, so I don't know. I'm talking about a past possibility. It's possible that during the day, my mom called me in the past, but I'm not sure because my phone is dead. He might have become a famous singer if he hadn't given up on his dream. If John Lennon hadn't been shot, the Beatles might have gotten back together. We can also make past possibility negative by adding the word not, or more casually, the word never after might. For example, if the criminal hadn't confessed, he might never have been caught. So today, you have learned the differences between may and might. Hopefully this will help you in your English conversations and your English writing. And now it's time for Question of the Day. Today's question is, what is something that you might do next month? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies. See you in the next lesson.